Hey guys, this is my first video and obviously I need to work on lighting, but I think this is going to be a vlog channel, and I guess the kinds of videos that I'm thinking of doing are like Star Trek related because I'm obsessed with it, and then I also love makeup, so I might do like a makeup tutorial or two. I think, right now I just kind of wanted to recap my day at the Las Vegas Star Trek convention. It was the first day, and this is the first time I've ever gone. And I can honestly say it was such a good day because I got to see Brent Spiner. I got an autograph and then I got a photo. and oh man. I went to the vendor's room early in the day and he wasn't in there. Brent Spiner wasn't in there. And as I was about to leave, I looked on like the back wall and there he was. And I looked at my friend. I was like, oh my god, there he is. And so we get in line. It was a significant line for him, which is understandable. I mean, it's Data. Funny story, because I didn't realize you needed cash for it, and all the cash that I had like taken out or whatever I had used earlier in the day, so I only had my card at that point. I was so desperate though, I made my friend stand in line. I ran all the way back to the Rio Casino, and man, that was a trek, let me tell you. Because then I had to run all the way back so I could make it in time. Like, my friend was like second in line to getting him, right? So I was like already out of breath. I was shaking because I was so excited. So I finally get to him and he looks at me and he goes, "Hi baby, how are you?" Like, he called me baby. And I was like, I'm doing good, how are you? Like, I was totally fangirling, kind of like I am now, because I was just so happy. He went, "Who should I make this out to?" Because I handed him this photo, right? And I went, well, I don't know why I had to think about it. I was like so freaked out. I literally said, "Oh, well, you could make it out to my name, which is Emily." I felt so stupid as soon as that came out of my mouth. I was like, really? I just said that. And then he was like, "Well, usually when people ask you that, they're asking for your name." And he was totally just kind of like making fun of me, and it was really fun. And so after I told him Emily, he started singing a song called Emily, and Frank Sinatra did a cover, which kind of makes sense because I know that he's done some covers of Frank Sinatra songs. And so it was just awesome to like have someone that I look up to so much and that I'm such a huge fan of like call me baby, even though like he probably says it to anyone, but I was just excited anyways. And then he sang to me, which was even better. After that, I did a photo op with him. It was really quick. I was just like, "Oh, hello again, blah, blah, blah," and that was it. So I got this photo, which I need a frame for. I want to get a frame for both of these, and I don't know if I want to put them up in my room or what. Yeah, I mean, here's like the ticket. I got this cool pin. Hell yeah, TNG communicator badge. I got like a program for the whole weekend, and then it was like a paper of schedule changes. And the reason why I'm keeping all this because I actually kept my receipt for the photo op too, and I'm keeping my wristband is because I think I want to make a scrapbook of like the whole weekend. Hey guys, got home from seeing the gala at the Star Trek Las Vegas convention, and Brent Spiner was playing, and it was super good. He has such a strong voice, and to top it all off, like, I tweeted him a lot, and he hasn't yet liked my tweet until tonight. All the tweet said was, "Thank you for a great performance," and I saw he liked it, and I screamed, and it's probably why my voice sounds very tired right now, because it was fun. I was so excited. Hey guys, I think now I'm just going to recap like the whole week, I guess, or like the 3 times I actually went to the convention. So the first day, I kind of just talked about it previously, about like, the whole Brent Spiner photo op and autograph and what happened with that. But I mean, some other details that happened during that day, it wasn't very much. Since it was the first day, there was a lot less people, which I noticed compared to Friday. There were a lot more seats open. So, my friend and I, we got there at like, I think 11 or something. We went ahead and got something to eat at the Hash House at Go-Go right there, which was really good. Kind of pricey. Didn't expect that. So then after that, we just like walked throughout the entire convention, kind of see where everything was. I think we went ahead and just checked out the Star Trek Picard exhibit, which was pretty cool. The only downside to it was that I didn't read everything, because my friend like watched Star Trek when he was little, but he's not an avid fan now like I am. So he was just kind of like taking pictures of everything and strolling through, and I didn't really stop and read everything. I was going to go back and do that Friday, and I totally forgot. So that kind of sucks. After that, though, we went in the vendor's room. We were just kind of looking around. Nothing really happened there. The panels, they weren't boring, but, I'll admit right now, I have not watched all of Star Trek. I have watched the original series, the animated series, all the, like, original motion picture movies, and then the Next Generation, and that's where I've stopped right now. I'm, like, in the process of still watching everything. So a lot of the guests at the panel, I didn't really know. I still wanted to see it anyways, because I'm a fan. They were having a no minimum bid auction, and one thing that they were auctioning off, there was a Spock. It was kind of like a collage of him from different movies and from the original series and all that, and it was signed by Leonard Nimoy down at the bottom. And I mean, my friend was bidding on it, which I was kind of like, dude, why are you doing it? Because he's not like a huge fan, but he ended up spending $280 on it, which I was like, damn. But good for him. He gave it to his dad, and his dad was like super happy about it, because his dad is a huge fan. And I wanted it so bad. I was telling him, dude, you have to build a shrine for it. But giving it to his dad was okay too, I guess. That was basically it to the first day. I didn't go Thursday, but then I came back on Friday with my sister and then 2 different friends. That day was significantly busier than Wednesday, but I had so much fun on Friday. I mean, I got there a little later, so I didn't get to see as much, but we started out seeing Anson Mount at one of the panels or whatever, and we came back and went to the vendor's room, and I don't know if it's because I missed stuff on Wednesday, but I thought there was like a lot more stuff in the vendor's room on Friday. So I didn't get a lot. I got this Next Generation shirt. It's a youth size. Got it for $10. It's extra large, so it still fits me. I didn't care as long as it fit me. But I got a few pins. I got this pin, this Data pin, and then I got another Data pin of just his face, because he's my favorite. And then I also got these ceramic coasters, which I thought was kind of cool. It's just of the Enterprise, different, things in the Enterprise, and then a Romulan bird of prey. I'm excited to build this. I love things like this. It's a wooden model of the Enterprise too. So excited. And I think that's all I got in in the vendor's room. Oh, no. Let me find it. I got 2 stickers. I got this. I'm gonna put this one on my car. And then this one. The Picard, you know what I mean? I think I'm gonna put this one on my computer. But that's all I got in the vendor's room. I didn't get very much. After we kind of strolled around in the vendor's room, we saw Nichelle Nichols in there, and my friend, she has seen some Star Trek. She has looked up to Nichelle Nichols, or the original series Uhura, ever since she was little. And we saw her in there, and my friend started crying, which I totally understand, because I wanted to cry when I saw Brent Spiner. But she wanted a selfie so bad, so she was waiting in line. We were all waiting in line and stuff because I took the picture for her or whatever. And because she was crying, Nichelle looked at her and was like, "Are you okay?" She was so concerned. And then my friend was like, "I'm sorry you have to see me like this. I just love you so much," and all that. And so then she had her sit next to her, and she held her hand, which was so sweet. And then, they took the picture, and then afterwards she hugged my friend and then gave her a peck on the cheek. And I was just so happy for my friend and so blown away at how sweet she was to her. And it was a really good moment, and I won't ever forget that moment. But after that, we went ahead back into the main panel room, and LeVar Burton and Michael Dorn were now doing a panel or whatever. And that was a really good panel. It went by so fast because it was so good. And there was a moment, there were 2 moments that I really remember and that I really appreciated. So it was the question section. And one of the guys who was asking a question, he's a blind engineer. And it was just kind of cool because that's what LeVar Burton was playing, blind engineer, and he had the visor and stuff like that in the Next Generation. He was, I don't even remember what his question was, but he said, "I just wish I could feel your visor with my hands." And this time, LeVar actually brought the visor and put it on for us, which was so cool. And as he was asking his question, LeVar freaking grabbed this visor and walked towards the guy and let him hold it. And it was so cool, and it was so generous of him. And then after that, there was this guy. He was asking a question. I guess he was an actual pilot, and I forget what he said he's flown before, but apparently it surprised LeVar Burton. He got up and was like, "Hey, can I shake your hand?" He was like, "Yeah, I mean, why not?" So that was really cool too. After that, I just realized how good of a thing Star Trek really is, and it made me feel really inspired to be a part of something this open and this diverse. And I'm definitely going back next year, if you guys can already tell, because I had so much fun. Hopefully I can do all of the days. And the next day I didn't go Saturday, which I wish I did, because it had Kate Mulgrew and then it had William Shatner. But then that night, because I'm a fan of Brent Spiner, we went ahead to the gala, and it was really good. Brent Spiner is such a strong voice. He's a very talented man. Afterwards, this is the cool part, and I'll see if I can insert this because I'm new to this, but I tweeted at Brent Spiner afterwards. I said, "Thank you for a great performance." And he finally liked my tweet. Do you guys realize how many times I freaking tweet at him? He finally liked my tweet. It was so simplistic. It was just a perfect moment. It was just perfect. It was a perfect night, perfect week. It could not have ended the whole thing better for me. And yeah, but that's it for now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. So if you want to subscribe, obviously click the button down below. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know what kind of videos are gonna come up in the future, but yeah, we'll find out.